everybody, Vulsker here, and I want to talk to you about issue 6 of House of 10 and Powers of 10. Why? Because we have made it, it is the end, and is paving the way for future of Mutantkind in the Marvel Universe. Let's talk about them. Alrighty everybody, we've made it. All 12 issues are out. We have House of 10, issue 6, Powers of 10, issue 6. All 12 issues. Boy, was it a ride. For me, on a personal level, I've officially completed my first true comic arc from beginning to end, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the last 2 issues because it definitely brought everything full circle, and we're looking at some very interesting things to come. So let's start with issue 6 of House of 10, the last issue in this series. So House of 10, as we know, primarily has been focusing on the nowadays, what's going on, current timeline. And this does no different, picks up right from the last 2 issues prior with House of 10 and Powers of 10. And this one, in short, basically looking a little bit like Game of Thrones, X-Men style. I definitely recommend checking it out, because while it's really not action or anything, it really just picks up and kind of keeps the thing moving about, okay, they're going to plant their seeds, no pun intended, Krakoa, and really make an all-new life for mutants, and they want to do it right. And in this issue, it kind of sheds some light on where the X-Men and Xavier's point of view against humans, and why they have been acting a little bit like a stick up their ass, and, you know, not the typical we're here to save, we're here, we love human X-Men, but to shed some light on it. And it shows that that seed is still planted in the beliefs of the true X-Men core. And then you get to see some nice interactions with some of the villains, and, you know, anybody that is mutant has, or mutant genes, has a power or the ability to potentially be on the council. And it's just really, really cool because they're working, you know, from ground level up in a way that we're not really used to when it comes to mutants. While it is not a perfect issue, easily a 4 out of 5, wrapping up the House of 10, because it really shows you, as of today, what they're doing and what the next steps in their nation would be. So check it out. And last but not least, Powers of 10 issue 6, the very last issue to be released, and this is one of the red highlighted issues in the reading order list. So that means it's going to lay some really nice seeds, and it's really going to make a difference from here on out. And let me tell you, it definitely does. While Powers of 10 has really focused in year 0, year 10, year 100, and 1000, flip-flopping, it does a little bit of that, but it finally answers my prayers to answering and doing something about this flip-floppy future. All that mumbo-jumbo scientific, you know, I want to see the light and let's reach destiny, it's answered, which is awesome. And the way that they do it blew my mind, in the aspect of one thing that nobody has really been bringing up lately, but we have always wondered since the very first few issues about a certain timeline. Bam! Finally get the answer. I'm happy. And then they bring it in, and basically we end on the fact that we know why things are the way they are and how they got there, which is awesome. Is basically lining up to show the true X-Men from here on out. Badass. check them out. This one I gave a 4.5 because I rather enjoyed how they did and how they brought it to an end. Yeah, there really wasn't any action or much of anything in that aspect, but they had a job and they did it just phenomenally. Knocked it out of the park. Whew! We did it. Badass. So overall, I definitely recommend checking all these issues out. Don't give up. I know some issues have been a little bit a little wonky, but go all the way through. If you haven't started, do it. If you're in the middle, keep on pushing through. Definitely do them. Definitely do them. But guys, that's all I have in regards to these. If you have any questions at all, feel free to hit me up. As always, I'm on Twitter all the time at Vulsker, and you can always hit me up with a sub, thumbs up, thumbs down, comment below. Like I said, I want to see what you guys are thinking about all this, and what have you guys been digging in terms of, what I've been showing you all. But until next time, Vulsker out.
Oh, you gotta move.
Alright, he's jumping maybe off the side of the building. Nope, he's still up there. He's picking his buddy. Or I can see him actually.
Wait, one of them's knocked?
To the left of the door.
Get out in the open.
He's hurt really bad. He's on the left as you come out the door. Nice.
Boom.
Oh my god. Vulsker, you stopped on the stairs and I almost shit myself. Like, I'm just...